Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm back with another installation video. Today I'm going to be doing two installations, and that's going to be the split D-pad and the Face Clicky Kit. These are the split D-pad, and the reason I have two of them is because I actually have two colors so that you guys can see how you can like mix and match colors when it comes to the split D-pad. I'm just going to open these two up and then show you what colors I'm going to be installing today. This is the card you always get when you buy an eXtremeRate product. You're going to get some tools and screws. This is the black split D-pad. This one's the purple chameleon split D-pad. Tools and screws. This is what you're going to be putting under your buttons for the clicky. And that's the Face Clicky Kit. To let you guys know, you can find this on the Gaming Cobra website. You can use my referral link, or you can also use the code Im.A.Caveman for a 10% discount on the Gaming Cobra website. Now we can start the installation process. First thing you're gonna need is a prying tool so we can take out the trim. To do that, just dig into one end and then pull up. Same thing with the other side. Then move on to the middle. When you've done that, you can just grab it, keep pulling outward, and it should come off easily. Now we're going to take off the L1, R1 buttons. With your prying tool, you can just go under one of the buttons, and on the left and right side, just dig in there and pull up, and it'll come out. Same thing with R1. There's 4 screws that we need to take out. One is going to be right here. There's another one right here. This is the third one. And the last screw. There's these 2 locks right here. All you gotta do is push them outwards. On the sides with your prying tool, just dig in and keep going back and forth until it feels like one of the sides is free. Just like that. Then do the other side. Once you've done all those steps, you should be able to just pull it out. I'm gonna move the battery to the side. There's gonna be a screw right here that you're gonna have to take out. There's a wire here that you should move to the side. You just gotta lift this up. That wire, move it to the side for now. Take off the battery holder. To remove the battery, just grab it from right here on the edge and then move left to right while pulling outwards. We're gonna disconnect this cable, which is for the touchpad. Now you're gonna disconnect 3 more cables. One's gonna be right here. You can actually just use your fingers if you'd like. The other one's right here. And then the tiny one that's right here. Once you've done that, put a finger right on top of the board around here. There's gonna be 2 tiny locks. You can see one right here. Push it outward while pushing your finger up. And then another one hiding right here. You're just gonna push that one out too, and the board's gonna be free. To move your board out, your thumbsticks are also gonna move, so you can actually push them in to help the board come off. Do it carefully and slowly because you have wires connected here, and then you can turn it around slowly. If this wire right here is kind of curved or bent, I'd recommend straightening it out. Now you have 2 screws you're gonna have to take out. One's right here. You got a second screw right here. You also have 2 more black screws. One's gonna be right here, and the last one is right here. Now you can lift up the whole board. Just put that to the side for now. Since I'm gonna be installing the Face Clicky Kit, there's gonna be 2 silicone pads that you're gonna have to install right under your buttons. There's this round one right here, and then a rectangular one. For the split D-pad, you're going to use the rectangular one, and you're just gonna grab 4 of those, and then you can easily just insert it right under the button. Remove your pad and your D-pad as well. Also remove your other pad. For the action buttons, use the round silicone pad and just put it in to all the buttons. Now I'm going to insert my split D-pad into whichever option I want. If you're using the Face Clicky Kit, you don't need to put the pads back on. Since you're going to be installing the Face Clicky Kit, you're gonna have to remove this whole piece off. To do that, just turn the controller around. This is the end that's holding the front part secure. You can just pull that out. Once that's free, there's also tiny locks right here. You're just gonna have to watch out for all of them and just carefully pull them out. There's another one right here. Another one right here as well. So if that's why for some reason it's getting stuck, you just gotta kind of look around and see the parts that it could possibly be getting stuck on. To install the Face Clicky Kit, this end right here, you're gonna push it in through the gap that's right here. Then you could turn the controller around. Now the cable has two little holes right there. You're just gonna push it through those little parts right there. And if you're unsure, you can always kind of give it a little pat or tap to make sure it's not moving and staying in place. Once that's done, push everything in where you see gaps. That's what's gonna help lock it down. Once you got everything ready and placed, you can put the whole board back in there. Just watch out for the little tiny cable right here, and also your touchpad cable. Make sure that it goes through. We're gonna put the two black screws from the sides in. Put the two silver screws back in. Now you can flip your board back in and just move the cables so that it can go in comfortably. And since you have the chance right now, this is the cable that you should kind of be careful with. It's smaller. Just move it out. Then the board can go in. Connect your 4 wires. Once all wires are connected, put your battery holder back in. Move this cable to the side. You can place it back in its slot. Put that screw back in. You can reconnect the battery. To manage your wires, grab all 3 of them and push them in slowly into this little black piece right here. And that's just gonna hold them right there. Now we can close up the controller. Grab your back shell. Start with the top. You're gonna push that down, and then everything else should just fall into place. The tiny locks right here, you can push them back in. Put your 4 screws back in. Put your L1 and R1 buttons back. Match this up so that it goes into that gap right here. Now we can put in the trim, these ends right here. You're gonna put it through the gap that's right here. Push it through your thumbsticks. You're gonna hear a bunch of clicks right now. Slide your fingers all the way through, also the middle. And the controller is fully assembled. Alright guys, so Face Clicky Kit is just basically for people who like mouse clicking. That's all it's gonna do for you. Make it sound like mouse clicks or keyboard clicks. In terms of function, there's no improvement to the controller. It's just for the sound. This is the split D-pad for anyone who might want to have a different color. How I did it, left and right is black, and then chameleon purple on the down and up. Chameleon purple is a little flashy. It actually looks pretty nice. Let me know what you guys think about these two products. I'd definitely like to know how some of you guys use it or how you're liking it. I'm thinking maybe for my next PS5 build, I'll try and include the split D-pad so that I can somehow make the colors work instead of just randomly choosing them. That's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back with more installation videos.